Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 29th. And man, you have one just amazing week here. It's business. It's all about business with you. Money, finance. That's pretty much all I'm getting for this week. I know, a lot of you ask, like, why I only focus on one thing or whatever during my readings. But what I do is I draw four cards and I just go based off of what I think you need to know, and I let the cards guide me. That's pretty much it. So that's why I don't do the whole this spot means this, that's not how psychic energy works. It's not how it flows. So that's why I don't do that. I just like to give a more natural flow and deliver the right message, whatever you need to know. So this week you start off with the Seven of Diamonds. I think this is a tough card to get in a lot of ways, but a very positive one to get as well. It represents having to let go of your money situation and let go of worrying about money and to let go of thinking you don't have enough. You need to focus on abundance. That's what this card says. And I know, I've said this before to people who have received this card. I know that's a cop out because it's such an easy thing to say to, if you can't pay your bills and all this other stuff, it's so easy to sit here and say, don't worry about your money situation. But this card carries with it a lot of karma, and that karma is once you let go of that situation, once you let go of dealing with money, and once you just let things happen, that's when good things will start to come into your life. And I think that is going to happen this week because your week is full of amazing cards. You have the Eight of Diamonds next, which represents success. It represents money coming into you in a big way. It's money that you earned. You had to put energy out to get this back. So it's something you've been working for. It can represent a new job, but again, it's something you worked for. The 8 represents the infinity symbol, which is just an exchange of energy, a give and a take, basically. And so any of those things, anything that involves a give and take in money is going to be coming into your life this week. So like I said, if you don't have a job, a new job. If you're looking for a promotion. If you're looking for just more money coming into your life. If you have a business, you're going to be, first off, if you have a business, you're going to be crushing it this week, to say the least. You have some of the best business cards in the deck. But if not, even if you just have a job, you're going to have money regardless, so I wouldn't worry about it. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds, which is one of the best financial cards in the deck. It represents money coming in, new money. It represents a change in your situation. I think this week, I think because you've been through so many of these challenges with money and worrying about money and, yada, 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 you are going to have already let go of money. I don't think it's going to be as difficult for you because you've already been through it all. So it's kind of like you're now immune to the negative situations, if you will. So now that you finally let go, it's allowing all this positive money changes to come into your life. And, this is the thing about the Ace of Diamonds. It's always positive. It's always more coming in. You're always left with a surplus. You're always left with, left in a better position than you have been probably for quite some time, which is a positive. I think a lot of you probably already have new jobs, even though the Eight of Diamonds there represents a new job. I think a lot of you probably in the past, little while here have already received a new job or a new career, a new business, something new. We end the reading with the Ten of Diamonds. So, I think you know where this is heading. This is a change in the financial situation. This is more money coming in. And this is always for the better. So you were always in a lesser position before. Now you're going up a few steps here, and you're going to be in a much better financial position with this card. This card represents great stability as well. So, it's nice because a lot of times we can get into financial situations where we start off better off, and even though we're up here, our expenses go up, and it's more like up and down, up and down. That can still cause stress. Even there are millionaires who their money goes up and down, and they're just as stressed out as extremely poor people because they have to try to keep up with bills and things like that as well. This card is the opposite of that. This card is just a straight line. It's just having exactly what you need to take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of, your bills and everything like that, and it's success as well. So it's like you will have more money, but you'll also your expenses won't be causing that like up and down type of situation in your life. So it's a great card to have. So congratulations, like I said, with all this, you know, money, positivity, energy here. You're gonna have a great week, and yeah, that's all I can really say. So enjoy it.